All right, my Grand Cross family, welcome back to another video. So, in today's video, you guys already know, we're going to be going over the Demon King's protection and the Supreme Deity's protection. Both of these True Awakening systems definitely are good for the game. I think that adding ways that isn't too crazy to increase character strength is good. I don't think the Demon King's protection and the Supreme Deity's protection is like anything super crazy that if you can't do it, you're gonna be lagging behind forever. It's just an extra way to boost the character's damage and survivability, basically. So I do like that. I do like that. Before I jump in, guys, be sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe to the channel. You guys have been killing it with the support. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. For real, you guys have definitely been showing me a lot of love since I started playing Grand Cross again, and I couldn't have asked for a better community. So again, shout outs to you guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump right in. All right, so I do want to go ahead and mention that the True Awakening, also, again, sorry for the flickering lights, my AC's on and all that good stuff. But anyway, the True Awakening system is a good system. I haven't really gotten too deep into it, especially because they just added Supreme Deity's protection. Now, going over both of these, they're not like anything, again, like I said, they're not anything super crazy. It's just an extra way to get your image up and your survivability up. So right now I have the Supreme Deity's protection on Meliodas for for damage amplification. But if you go here, you get damage resistance. So Demon King gives you, but basically Demon King helps you tank better. Supreme Deity helps you with your DPS. That's how I look at it. Now, you could argue that it's better for Meliodas to have damage resistance, because if you don't have assault mode, maybe you don't want to waste a turn of assault mode, you have an extra resistance and you can live a lot more, right? But at the same time, you could also argue that the damage increase is super good. So that's why I think that this system is really nice, because you'll be able to switch in between. It's not like it's not like it's giving you extra buffs on your skills, on your passive or anything, because if that was the case, then it'd be crazy, but it's not. So thankfully, for the most part, this system isn't too bad. It does give you extra CC, but that's literally just to push your account level and your character's CC, nothing more. But yeah, we'll go over some characters and how I think that this this divine protection system should be used. And one of the ways it should be used is so PvP, right? I think that it's gonna be super beneficial for PvP, even though it's not a mode I personally enjoy. I think a lot of people do like PvP. They find it, if I say fun, I don't know if that's the right word, but a lot of people do, play PvP, not only because you have to for the daily missions, weekly missions, etc., but just to test out your character, because that's what the game is about, right? They make these characters so you can actually test them out. So we'll take Escanor, for example. So when you True Awaken Escanor, you could give him both, right? Which would I say is better for him? I think damage resistance is going to be probably the best, because of his passive giving him so much attack already. Giving him extra ways to survive is always going to be good, right? So Escanor definitely will benefit from that the most. But again, you can do either or. Now, a unit that, let's say, wouldn't benefit from the Supreme Deities, the damage amplification, a unit that wouldn't actually benefit from it would be someone like, where is he? Baldur, right? He would not actually benefit from it. The reason, because his taunt is equal to defense, not attack. So you really don't want to put damage amplification on him, because it's not like it's going off of attack. So it'll help with his damage, but at the end of the day, what he's basing off of is his defense, right? So really, you want him to survive longer. You want him to be able to take more hits. You want that extra damage resistance. You do actually want to be able to take these hits. So in that case, given him, I guess I can't do True Awakening yet because I haven't Super Awakened him, but you do want the Demon King's protection, right? You want that extra resistance to damage on a unit like Baldur. Who's another one that, like, support units, right? Support units that are just kind of strictly support. I can't think of one right now. Oh, this is a good one. Nazians. Where is he at? He is right here. So my boy Nas, right? He will benefit from having the again the Demon King's protection because he isn't an attack type. He's a support. So giving him extra ways to survive obviously is super good. You're not going to want to run the damage amplification on him. And it's pretty basic and simple. It's not even anything mind blowing to think about. It's just that, you know, sometimes people want to, you know, mix it up and maybe give damage amplification to someone who does low damage. And it maybe, hey, maybe it can change the character. I don't know, right? But for the most part, it's pretty simple. You want to give your tankier units the damage resistance, and you want to give your DPS the damage amplification. Units that it can get tricky on will be units that counter, you know, because do you want them to do more damage or do you want them to tank? It's actually up to you at that point, because obviously if they can't tank, then the counter is pointless. But if they tank and you counter with the damage amplification, it actually could be pretty good when it's not based off of defense. All right. And again, it's not like damage amplification correlates with attack per se, but it also does. So you do want to give it to your more DPS characters, because I doubt an extra 15% on a support unit or someone who's taunting with defense, right, damage is actually going to benefit too much from damage amplification. I doubt it. I doubt it. But yeah, for the most part, again, it's pretty simple stuff. Pretty simple, right? You just want to go DPS, Supreme Deity, tank units, Demon King. Up until you can actually have the time to craft both sides. When you're able to craft both, then it's like, okay, now I can pick and choose. It doesn't matter because I have both of them. But again, you can't apply both anyway, right? So you can't actually have both on. But you can make both sets for a character. You can make the Demon King and the Supreme Deity's protection, and then, you know, just flip and flop which one you want first, or which one you want for the battle. So it is variable, which is a really, really good thing. The only thing with this is that it is taking up Legendary Seal. I kind of hate that, but it is what it is. It's not like it's gonna change now. It's just Legendary Seals are already rare, and having to use even 10 of them is, you know, kind of like do I really want to waste the Legendary Seals on it? I don't know, because for me, I feel like I'm gonna attain a lot of these memory crystals that the Demon King gives, and I'm barely gonna have any of these Legendary Seals, so it's like it's not even gonna matter at that point. Or these True Awakening coins. I don't know. It's just very very unfortunate that it takes these Legendary Seals. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Divine Protection. I just want to make this quick little video in case people were like, you know, what exactly is it? How do I use it on characters? Blase, blase. Again, Supreme Deity gives you damage amplification. Demon King gives you damage resistance. You know, once you're able to craft both, you can pick and choose. But other than that, there's not too much else. Yeah, there's not too much else. Just beat the Demon King. Supreme Deity is super tough. She is her stage is endgame content meant for whales. I shouldn't say whales, but meant for people who have their account build up. Right? They you know, they can do this, but for the new and returning players, you know, you might want to take a little just take a little bit of time to build up your box and certain characters, and then maybe you'll be able to do it. It's gonna take a little bit, but I digress. That's all I want to say for this topic. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, you guys are great, showing me so much love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. With that, I will see you guys later.